I think, like, I've always said Wallows is for the girls. Like, sorry, men, but you do not belong at their concerts. You do not belong in this band. No, I'm literally obsessed. Hey, besties!
Welcome to
Literally Obsessed.
It's Cassy
And Brittany.
How are y'all doing today? Welcome to another night episode.
Yes.
We just came from work.
We did.
From my other big girl job. Not really. Anyways. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to the first non-book episode that we have.
You're either going to love this
or
you're going to hate it.
And to be frank, okay. And
you know what? Let us know.
Let
so
us
we can
know.
change up our content
Yeah.
for you guys.
We introduced that we wanted to kind of go towards more of like our other obsessions rather than books, especially while we are like waiting for Onyx Storm to come out. Perfect window of opportunity to talk about some stuff.
Yes.
As you guys know, we're big music girlies. We talk about it in every like podcast episode, regardless if it was a book or not, because we love music. It's primarily Wallows, if you guys have been following us for a little while.
Yeah.
Brittany has shared some personal stories about the boys, so she has very well introduced us to this band. So we wanted to kind of do a little deep dive on their newest album, Model.
Yes.
And that's what today's episode is all about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like Brittany said, let us know how you guys like this. Truly just wanted to show kind of like our other personalities and like share that with you guys. And if you guys maybe have the same, or if this like enters a new audience. So like, hello, welcome to the podcast if you're new here. But we just wanted to kind of go over the album, share our opinions, our favorites, our dislikes, just kind of a whole deep dive into the new album.
Yeah. We're wearing our Wallows merch.
Yup. This is my only t-shirt of them. RIP.
She's a fake fan.
Fake fan. But I will say this is from it seems like a long time ago, but it's only from 2019.
No, I said, should I wear my newest shirt or my oldest shirt? And I went for my oldest because I said it's from 2018. So y'all know that I'm for real.
For real.
Up in here.
Yeah. Which is, I love that t-shirt. It's so cute. I've seen it. This is from 2019 from their Nothing Happens tour. I saw in Dallas. This was the album that introduced me to them. So I wear this to bed a lot. So if it's gross, then
it's super cute. I really like it.
I think it was from Urban though.
Oh, really?
But they like sold it through Urban.
Oh, it's cute.
I think money did go to them, I promise. But
I was gonna say if you guys didn't know, me and Cassy work together. That is how we met. But I think like one of our first encounters was talking about Wallows, and I remember because I have a sticker that I designed of them, and I had it on my water bottle, and I remember that you were like, is that supposed to be Wallows? Oh wait, sorry, not supposed to be. When you said, is that like Wallows? No. I thought it was nice. Like, you were like, is that Wallows? And I was like, oh my god, how did you know? Because to put it into context, it's like an outline of them, so you can't see their face. It's just like their hair. I don't really know how to explain it, but anyway, yeah, I just remember that you said, is that Wallows? And I was like, oh, you know who Wallows is? It's like, did we just become best friends?
We literally did.
And then I gave Cassy my extra vinyl.
Yep.
Because I got 2 signed vinyls when I only paid for 1.
Yeah, it was so sweet. Like, I barely knew you, and you're like, do you want this? And I was like,
and then you thought I was mean.
That's the fucking tea, guys. If you guys wanted backstory, let us know. It's okay. Just work does that to you guys.
It's true.
It's literally, that's what happens. But no, that's why, like, another point of why we wanted to bring it on the podcast, because that's something we've talked about forever. Yeah. Including with books, of course. But this was before books. This was the BFW. Before fourth wing. Like, this was before Christ. So we love these little guys.
We do.
You guys know we do. We ramble about them a lot. Anyways.
Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with Wallows, they are a band from right here in LA. Composed?
compromised.
Including 3 people.
Yep.
We got Dylan Minette, we got Braden Lemasters, and we have Cole Preston.
Mm-hmm.
All very talented, and they like all play every single instrument and sing, and they're great.
They're great.
But they have been a band for like ever since they were like 13 or something, and gained popularity like starting in like 2018, I would say. And their newest album just came out this year, and it is called Model. It's their 3rd studio album. So yeah,
It's crazy. I feel like they got like
they blew up.
They blew up.
They really did.
It's weird to see them go from like 2018 to like now.
Yeah, it's like happy and sad.
Yeah, it's
for
like,
them.
Damn it! I want to.
Yeah.
Keep you in a
Gatekeep
bubble.
'em.
Yeah. This what did it come out? Summer?
May.
Yeah,
I just looked it up.
2024, so
Yeah.
very, very new. The album before that came out, was it 2022?
Yes. Because I went to Portland to see them.
I think it was 2022, early 2022.
March 25th, 2022.
First couple months.
Yeah.
So this was a very I would say a long-awaited album.
Oh yeah.
It was a while since they had toured and like created music and like shared it, so it was exciting. Anyways, content warning. Okay, guys. So regardless, we cuss, so just a fair warning for there. We're also very loving and supportive of these guys.
Like, where are you going with this?
Trying to make it not sound so parasocial. So we do talk about them, and some of the lyrics even, and the subliminal messages throughout the songs are a little bit R-rated. So content warning for you guys right there.
I was thinking like we can't get too crazy.
Yeah.
Because Dylan has said that he watches a lot of react videos or like people reviewing the album. And I don't want to sound crazy.
I'm never going to disrespect you like that, buddy. Except pull up some video of me disrespecting them very, very much previously.
But Dylan, if you're watching, big fan, welcome.
We've loved you.
We love y'all.
We literally love you for so long. You know what I also realized? We did not put on here like what girl we are. Who.
Oh, well, should we say that? Because next up we have sharing how we got into Wallows.
Yes. So let's do that.
Let's add it there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You have a bigger backstory. Let's start with you, Brittany.
Okay. Well, I feel like I've shared so much on this podcast. And I'm like, do I bore you guys with the stories again? Or like, we might have new listeners.
Give us a fresh take.
Okay. So I found Wallows back in like 2017, I think. Literally after their first single came out, which was Pleaser. And I think I found them because Dylan was on 13 Reasons Why. I'm pretty sure that's like the pipeline that I went through. But they had just released, like, I remember him saying like my band, like they were under a new name, had just released like our first single. So I listened to it and I just remember being like, this is so good. Like, where is music like this? You know? And then they like released another one. I followed them. I like kept up with them. And this is actually a fun fact about me.
Fun fact, really, really sad fact.
Fun fact, actually really, really sad fact, truly. Because since I was a fan of them and like listened to them way back when they didn't have that many followers, they had this random thing that they posted on their Instagram. And if you've been a fan for a while, maybe you saw it, but they were like, we're playing like a house show and we're only letting like 30 people in. If you like DM us your first and last name and your email, you might be on the list. So I DM'd them and I was within the first 30 people, but I didn't know that. And they weren't going to email us until the day of the show. I think I've told you the story. They emailed me and it was like, and maybe an hour before they went on. That's how like late the email came in. And I lived with my parents and we lived like 40 minutes to an hour from LA. And I think it was at the Levi house. And I was just like, fuck, what do I do? Like, do I try to get down there? Do I go by myself? Because I had a +1, but I was like, I have nobody to go with. Like, there's no time. Do I go by myself? My mom is not going to let me go by myself. I was like 23, 24.
Yeah.
So I didn't end up going. And then I found out after the fact that they played on the roof of the house. And like, it was a really cool backyard party. They're like 13 Reasons Why cast was there.
That's
and
so
like
crazy.
that's like my biggest regret. I should have gone. But anyway, that's just a random story. So yeah, anyway, follow them for a really long time. I've literally traveled to Vegas and Portland to see them. I've seen them so many times here in LA, and yeah, I'm happy for them that they have blown up so much. Oh, I met them. You guys know these stories, but I met them a couple times.
I've talked to them.
I've talked to them. We're like pretty good friends.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I knew somebody who knew them. We've been over this, but I like had a connection to them, and then Dylan broke up with his ex-girlfriend, and so then I lost my connection.
How dare he?
Yeah, saw them at Amoeba, and I got to meet them, and they signed my spring EP back in the day. Brayden complimented my jacket and talked to me for like a super long time. Then I met them outside of the observatory when they opened up for Vampire Weekend. So yeah,
You guys go way back.
we go way back. Yeah, and they're
way
like
back.
super nice. Every time I've met them, they're literally so nice and humble, and like,
Love it.
I don't know, they're super nice. So super proud for them. I miss though when I got to see them at like small venues. If you've been to the observatory in Santa Ana, it's literally a tiny venue, and I saw them for like $20. Now it's
Tickets
like
are so expensive now.
I've been seeing people on TikTok that are like Wallows, but my view keeps getting further and further away.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, it's really
That's
sad.
so sad.
It's just like bittersweet because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, being selfish, and I want them to stay small. But I was telling John after we saw them at the most recent, I saw them for the model tour in Vegas, and I literally was like, I think I could cry, because it's like they had such a good show. I know you didn't get to see it, but it was like they had different backdrops and like the lighting, and just it was such a big like scale show compared to what they've had before. I was like, I physically could cry right now.
Oh,
Because like I feel so proud of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even know, talk about parasocial relationships. I don't even know these guys, but I feel like they're my friends, and I'm like so proud for them.
Well, yeah, when you watch like someone and you kind of grow up like
Yeah.
weirdly
We've
like
been through our
alongside of
20s
it.
together.
Yeah, you literally have. You've been through so
Yeah.
much life. You do feel like a closeness. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I think a lot of artists like reach for, is being like, oh, we have a fandom from the beginning, and
Yeah.
they've seen us from here to there. So like, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's also like, well,
Yeah, it's
I want to keep you,
like I said, it's
behind closed doors.
bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
But love it. She actually has them in her contact list. Pull it up.
I
And you
actually
just
have
call
all
them
of their
up.
Let me just actually, they're coming out.
Come on in. Dun-dun-dun.
If you guys want to be on our podcast,
Dude,
and you're listening,
If you guys want to start
let us
reading,
know. We'll talk about music.
we'll
We'll talk about
shit
books.
with you.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, and then what girl I am.
We know. We love it.
I'm a Brayden girl.
Yeah.
If I didn't make it clear, I love all of them though, but I'm definitely a Brayden girl.
Yeah. 1,000%.
1,000%.
Husband. That's your husband.
When I went to this last show, I was like, I kind of don't like know all the words to the album, or like every song on the album. And there was a song that Brayden was singing, and I was like, I don't know the words. So I was just kind of like, And then literally John, and if you guys don't know, John is my boyfriend. He went, "That's your man, and you don't know the song." And I said, I know.
Always humbling.
I'm a fake fan.
You're a fake fan. That's okay. You know what? I do want to normalize not knowing every lyric to every song at a concert.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
fair.
that's like, I don't know, that I can go on for days about this, but I feel like when you go to a concert, you're there to watch the artist perform.
Yeah.
For the most part. Yes, singing and like that's like the best part, but also you're there to hear it. So like, I hate when people shame. You're like, you don't know every single lyric. I'm like, no. And you know what? I'm not the one performing. I'm just having a fun time.
No, and that's so fair. And you know what I'm going to say that's going to contradict that? Because I do agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the concert, I was looking around and I was like, these are very obviously new fans.
There is a difference.
Because I was like, why is nobody singing along to like Pleaser? Y'all are telling me you don't know the words?
Yes. Okay, no, that's fair. When it comes
So
to
I was
newer
judging.
music, yes. For newer music, I'll give you a pass. But I feel like for the older stuff,
Yeah.
you gotta know it.
But I do understand, like, I don't want to hear myself singing.
Right.
I want
No,
so
that's fair.
I get both sides. But like, I can't say I haven't judged.
No, that's very fair.
No.
That's very fair. I just know that if I were to go to this tour, I would struggle.
Yeah.
Because there are many songs I don't know.
Yeah.
The lyrics.
Yeah.
I know the tune,
Yeah.
but the lyrics,
jump around to it.
I'm still learning the lyrics.
No,
so.
for sure.
The way I got into Wallows, wait, were you done?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I think
Did I
I've
cut you off?
talked your guys' ears off enough.
The way I got into them was I had a friend in high school. I'm not friends with her anymore, but who cares? She introduced me to them, I think my like sophomore year of high school, which was 2017. It was their like EP. And I like heard one song. Pretty sure it was Pleaser. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure. And then Drunk on Halloween came out.
Such a good song.
Was it that year or something like that? Fell in love with it. And then most of 2018 I was obsessed. Then finally went and saw them in 2019 at the House of Blues in Dallas for the Nothing Happens tour. That was like my second concert ever in my life, and that was a very high point for my life. They're just so good live. Mm-hmm. And seeing them sing so good, and all my favorite songs were there. So yeah, and then like I kind of lost them in the sauce for like a year. And then once they came out with Tell Me That It's Over, that's when I like got back into them. So, but I feel like they didn't really make that much music between.
Yeah, I think they were like touring a lot. So, yeah.
But I've always like at least tried to keep up with them, and then ever since like talking about it with Brittany, I've gotten a little bit more into them and back into like the fandom. So I've always had love for them, but it's been kind of a more stretched out low key. Mm-hmm. But now we're starting to get high key, y'all. I have originally been a Dylan girly, but I think I'm going towards Cole. I don't know. He's just so quiet, and I love him.
Yeah.
And he's just so cute. But yeah. Brayden will always have my heart.
Yeah.
It's hard to rank them.
No, I love all of them.
I love them all.
Yeah.
But like, I would date Brayden now. Yesterday. He is my type.
Uh-huh.
Hard, like,
yeah.
Hard key.
Yeah.
Cole's a close second.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dylan. You were my type in high school. Dylan was my type in high school.
Okay, that's fair.
Brayden's my type as a woman. Sorry, that's weird. But
oh my gosh.
It's called growth.
So funny.
It's called growth. But
I love it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So I'm going to mic drop that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
These are the moments where I said it a couple episodes ago where I was like, you know, guys, sometimes I think about things and I'm like, if I got famous, would this be embarrassing?
I hope they...
And like, it would be.
It would be.
It's out there.
It's okay.
So
if we think like 20 years from now, they pull up this clip, I'm going to be petrified.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, what if like a year from now, like, what if I am in a band?
Yeah.
And then like, we're in the same circle.
That's going to be a really awkward conversation.
I'm like, hey. Like, y'all never had a celebrity crush?
No, seriously.
You
they
know?
do. They've talked about it before.
Yeah. So, there you go.
This is how people meet people. By admiring their work.
Exactly.
Nothing crazy.
All right. So, we're going to move into a song ranking.
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen... Well, maybe you've seen my ranking.
I have, but I don't remember it.
Okay. So, we're going to... Okay, how exactly are we doing this? Are we going from 12?
Yeah, let's start at 12.
So,
what our 12 is.
So our least favorite to our favorite. And are we also doing it out of 5 as well?
Yeah.
Or okay. All right. So
12th place.
In 12th place, start us off, Cassie.
I put I Wouldn't Mind. That is my last place. So sorry. I gave it a 2.75 out of 5.
Okay, in 12th place I also have I Wouldn't Mind, and I gave it a 2.5 out of 5.
Something, I don't know.
Yeah,
we go a little bit more into the
we're gonna
lyrics, but
have a lyric deep dive soon, so
yeah,
we'll get into it.
Okay, 11th place is You, Show Me Where My Days Went. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I know that was gonna hurt you
a little bit. I was
That's
literally
3 out of
singing it
5.
as I was setting up the podcast today. And you were like, I can't wait to crush her dreams.
Crush her little dreams. I have my reasons.
Okay,
but
that's fair.
It's 3 out of 5 for me.
Okay, so in 11th place for me, I have Canada, and it's 3 out of 5.
You know what? The rating, a lot of them were tied, so it's just like they're kind of more neck and neck.
Me too. Oh, I also should have said this right before we started. I told Cassie, like, my ranking changes every single day. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm always like, no, this is my favorite song. I don't know if I like this song. So I did this yesterday, and I just went with my gut. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm not going to look at it until we talk on here. So
yeah, and it just depends on the vibe you're listening to it for.
And I think that's why I rated some of the songs lower, is because it's like I have to be in a mood to listen to them.
You do, and some of them are like, I mean, it's just with any music, you can just get into different vibes. So
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense. Okay, my 10th place is Canada.
Okay.
3.5 out of 5.
Okay. I feel like this one's gonna get. I'm gonna get canceled. My 10th place is Bad Dream. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
And I will say I did have this swapped with my 9th place, and then last minute I changed it, and I said I'm just gonna stick to that.
Crazy.
And I do have my reasonings. I will though. I'll say like this was hard.
Okay.
This was hard to rank these songs. Like I want everything to be like a number 1.
Right. But obviously not Bad Dream.
No, that's a 10.
Okay. No, that's fine. We'll
get into it.
My 9th place is A Warning. 3.5 out of 5.
My 9th place is also A Warning.
Oh, interesting.
3 out of 5.
Yeah. Very, very.
So I originally had that 10th, and I had Bad Dream 9th, and then I
that is crazy them. Switch. That's a crazy switch.
I don't know where it came from. I just literally had to go with my gut.
Gut was interesting. Anyways, 8th place. Mm-hmm. This might be shocking for you.
Okay.
She's an actress.
Okay.
4 out of 5.
Okay. 8th place for me. I know a lot of people don't like that song. It's okay. 8th place for me is Going Under. 3 out of 5.
You're gonna be shocked on what that is for me.
No, and I know that I started this off with saying I'm a Brayden girl. Trust me, guys, it hurts me.
Are you sure you are?
No, like it really hurts me. I promise.
We might need to reassess that later. We just might have to. Okay, moving forward. Okay. 7th place, Only Ecstasy. 4 out of 5.
We have a lot of the same. My 7th place is Only Ecstasy. 3.5 out of 5.
Okay. Okay, we're doing okay. 6th place is Anytime Always. 4.5 out of 5.
Mine is also Anytime Always.
Okay.
4 out of 5.
We're synced now. I fear this is where we're starting to go crazy. 5th place. Yeah. Don't you think it's strange? 5 out of 5.
Okay. 5th place for me is You Show Me Where My Days Went. 4 out of 5.
That's also crazy.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm so judgy. 4th place. Bad Dream. 5 out of 5. That's top 5 for me.
Okay, 4th place for me is She's an Actress. 5 out of 5.
And I knew that. Yeah, and that's okay.
You knew that.
And I'm proud of you for that. 3rd place is Your Apartment. 5 out of 5.
Okay. For me, it's Don't You Think It's Strange. 5 out of 5.
Okay, close. 2nd is Going Under. 5 out of 5 for me. I fucking love that song. So you're crazy.
When we get into it, we'll get into it.
Okay.
2nd for me is Your Apartment. 5 out of 5.
Okay. And then
we're gonna have the same first.
Calling After Me.
5 out of 5.
First place.
Yeah. It's just such a catchy.
So good.
Such a good riff.
That riff is so good.
I think, and I know that this isn't going to fully answer everything. We'll talk about it in the deep dive. But I think I just realized like I'm a guitar girl.
That's fair.
And so I tend to go for the songs that are a little bit more like upbeat. They have like a recognizable riff. Mm-hmm. Those are the songs I tend to go.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
I think I love those songs as well, but there was a couple ones that felt so different that I was like Going Under. Like that felt
and
different.
It's like literally when I was ranking it, it was just like I was like, okay, I'm like sad that I'm putting this in like 7th place. Like that doesn't look good, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like as I was going further and further down, I was just like, it's making me sad. But like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I agree.
Like you gotta rank them.
No, you gotta rank them.
You know,
that's fair. That's fair.
And like I said, it literally could change tomorrow.
Yeah, that's also very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the little bit of a deep dive here. We're gonna start with
this was Delulu on our part.
This was Delulu, but it's very fair. And Brittany pulled out the fucking thesaurus for this one. So like
I'm so sorry
no,
Dylan if you're listening.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Not you guys. I'm doing y'all a favor here.
This is a Reddit page, basically.
Yeah.
We are obsessed with Guitar Romantic Search Adventure.
Yes.
And as you guys, if you don't know, that is the last song of the previous album. And then we get into Model. Model is at least to us, it's primarily about Dylan and Lydia's relationship. Model. X. There's like a couple breakup songs.
I would say Model takes us on a journey. And I think it's breakup into new relationship.
Yes, I agree.
So.
And then this song just felt like a good transition into this album, so we had to cover it. I wrote this at the bottom here, but I think we should bring that forward.
Let's do it.
I just want to share a fun memory that Brittany and I have about this song. We have many fun memories, and this is one of my favorites.
Which one is it?
We were working, our job requires shifts that sometimes happen in the wee hours of the morning, and we are at work at like 3-4 in the morning. So you tend to get a little delulu. If you think of us filming at night and being delulu, try thinking of us at 3 in the morning. We were on a break, and we somehow got to fucking talking about this and pulled up the video of Dylan singing this song live
and crying, and
we, at least for me, I
have a video of Cassy like sobbing,
and I know that she was tearing up a little bit over there. So one of my favorite memories ever, because we completely lost all normalcy in that moment, and totally transcended into Dylan heaven, like, and just being like so but
no, and then I think that wasn't the first time.
Surely wasn't the last
and
either.
It surely wasn't the last, but that was one of the times that I was like, I have to pull up the lyrics, and we literally we were like going line by line, like, are you fucking kidding me? How do you write this shit about someone and then break up? Like, we were literally crying in Plaza de la Familia.
No. Dude, it was crazy shit. It was crazy shit. And it truly wasn't the first time ever we did that.
No.
But it just felt more powerful in where we were in the moment.
Yeah, then like 5 minutes later, our friends come over. They're like, what's going on over here? We're like, oh, just crying.
Just
fine.
Don't mind me.
It wasn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last that we've cried at work together. So.
Every time I think we did that even when we're back here after recording. We like pulled up a video again. Because
John found the video of him crying.
And right, this was before,
and then we put it up on the TV.
we ridiculously searched on YouTube for a while looking for the specific moment he cried, which is fucked up thinking about now.
I'm really sorry. I just had to know for myself that it happened.
Yes,
that's what it was.
I saw TikToks about it, didn't see it like on a big video, but it's just a fun memory for us that this song has fucking ruined a lot of lives. So I decided to bring up a fun story.
All right, well, I guess let's just get into it.
Please take it away, Brittany.
So this episode's about to be like 3 hours long. I can already tell. We rant way too much. Okay, so obviously this song, if you haven't listened to it, please do yourself a favor. This song is and this is a fact, this is not a personal opinion, about an inside joke between Dill and Lyd, and how fucking cute that their nicknames are reversed of each other. Not anymore. And about how hard it is to find Guitar Romantic by the Exploding Hearts on vinyl because they don't press it anymore. And it was the first album that she introduced him to, and I'm literally already in tears. So
I can't wait till you break down.
It might happen. I've had a long day today. So, some of the lyrics in here, I think it shows Dylan's insecurities, and it makes me wonder if the relationship was already not going well, because he talks about it like maybe ending, and there's a lot of like, tell me that it's over. I hope that you don't tell me that it's over, which is the title of their album, Tell Me That It's Over. So I think that is interesting. I'm going to go into a little bit of lyrics here for you guys. Okay. Sharing all the things we loved when we grew up, memorizing things that you knew of. You can make all mine your own, making plans for both of us to go on a Guitar Romantic search adventure. Will we ever get to go? And they fucking didn't, guys.
They never did.
They never did.
Never got to do it.
That's just like, what a beautiful line. This song is beautiful.
It is poetry.
It literally is.
Poetry written on a scribe. It's so good.
No, like, I'm in tears. They didn't get to go.
They didn't get to go.
This lyric, I hope we can sometime go on the adventure. Wish we could cancel time.
Oh, I love it.
Ouch. Like, that hurts.
I wish we could cancel time.
I just feel like especially their first album, but even their like second album, it had a lot to do with like growing up and like relationships in your 20s, coming of age. And I just feel like that's just so relatable, because it's like, you just want to like savor this moment in time with this person. Like, can we just cancel time and like live here?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And they didn't get to. It's only in the past now.
It's in the past now.
So upsetting.
Okay, we have I can't even say this. I look forward to a little me and you. So now I hope that you won't tell me that it's over.
This lyric haunts me every
no, like
day.
my nose is tingling. Like what the fuck?
It's really okay. So they were dating for what, 6 years?
It was a while.
It was a while.
Yeah.
And they grew up together, technically.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in life they grew up together. Yeah. And I just can't imagine seeing a future and then it's done.
And then it's done.
And then it's done.
It's crazy. Isn't it crazy that every person you date, you're either gonna get married or break up?
Fuck. Two awful situations. No, that is a very lethal lyric, Dylan. Jesus Christ. No, but the more like you say it, it's like it's just sounding like a hopeful song that
yes,
it
sounds hopeful.
It sounds hopeful.
And maybe it was at the time. I'm just so sad because I know they're never going to play this ever again.
Never.
And like, truly, Dylan, if you're listening, you're probably not after this point, after I made a whole big fucking deal about your ex-girlfriend. But like, if you're going to do one thing for your fans, it should be to play this song live one more time.
Play it for your wedding at some point.
Oh my God. What a beautiful song for a wedding.
Don't cry.
He would have sang this at their wedding, probably.
And then you would have surprised her with a Guitar Romantic vinyl.
Do you really think it's that hard to find? Like, I bet I could find it on Amazon right now. Do you think? Or do you think that they're like not Amazon shoppers?
I don't think so.
You think they're like
we have to find it at
indie
vintage record store?
Because like now I'm just curious.
You're like, I could get it 2-day shipping.
2-day ship. I don't even listen to this band.
Me either. Didn't even know it was a thing. I just thought it was a cute little name.
Oh wait, I found it, but it might not be a vinyl.
Should we send it to him?
Should I? Dylan, if you want it, dude,
we could ship
it'll
it.
be at your house by October 17th. I think it's the vinyl. Crying. I'm not going to give it to him. That's so rude. But I think I found it. So maybe they're just not Amazon people. Maybe that was like the whole fun of their relationship was like, no, we got to find it in person.
Well, they didn't.
But they didn't. So anyway,
out the door.
Okay, moving on. I just have to say, something I found really interesting was like, so in this song, there's so many references to Tell Me That It's Over, which is the album title, not only in this song, but in like a lot of their other songs on that album. And like, same thing with Remember When. What? Same thing with
With Nothing Happens?
With Nothing Happens. I'm just thinking my favorite song. Same thing with Nothing Happens. Like, there's a lot of references to Nothing Happens, and that was a thing that they usually did in past albums. But in this album, the only time that Model is mentioned, this might seem crazy of me, is once, and it's in She's an Actress. So I think that's really weird because usually they reference their...
In the last song, they like sing...
Yeah, like
the title
you had Do
track.
Not Wait.
Yeah.
You say Nothing Happens, and then Guitar Romantic Search Adventure.
Tell Me That It's
Over. It's just weird.
Yeah,
I was like
weird.
expecting it on the last... I don't know. I was expecting it to come full circle, and it didn't.
Yeah.
So that's just interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We can't listen to this song on a regular basis, I don't think. I could, but it would just tear me apart.
No, it's like a once a month
listen. I will start sobbing.
All right, should we move into... Now we're officially in Model
now.
We're going to go song by song.
Yes.
Some songs will be longer than others. Let's start with Apartment.
With your apartment.
All right, so 100% it's about his breakup with Lydia.
Yep.
And I've been saying this since the beginning. They did a Genius episode where they dissected the lyrics, and Dylan literally was like, I thought it was really obvious, but apparently a lot of people are confused. I was like, no, homie, it's pretty obvious.
It's very obvious.
But maybe that's just me.
Almost name dropping at that point.
Yeah, he pretty much says her name, actually. Yeah. But beginning of the song, what my interpretation of the song is, seems like they met up to talk about their relationship. Maybe they were already broken up. And maybe it almost turned into like a hookup situation. But then Dylan was like, no, this is wrong. The chorus makes me think that Dylan broke up with her. I know it's unconfirmed, but the chorus makes me think that Dylan broke up, and it's in response to the backlash that he got for moving on super quick afterward and like not really commenting on the breakup.
I'm just looking up real quick the Genius, because I was listening to it last night, and sometimes I just listen to that song for the vibes, never for the lyrics.
I love that song.
There was one lyric that I think I saw what you said, and I was like, I see where it would mean that he like broke up with her.
In the chorus?
Yes. Oh, okay. Like, let's think before we go and hit send. This is in a verse. You're crying to me on the phone again. I think this conversation needs to end. Remember, you're not the only one in this, but I want to speak. If it's like to where he was the one breaking up with her, it just felt like he was just like, I'm like, he bottled it up so much, and then like questioned like, why aren't you also like, you know, questioning like her intentions and everything. So this, I talk about this a little later, but I'm so confused on like what happened towards the end of their relationship, because it goes back and forth, right?
What I would give to be a fly on the wall.
Me fucking
and
too.
It's literally like not because I want to spread drama or gossip. Right. Like, I'm just nosy, guys.
Me too.
Like, I would literally like take the information in, wouldn't tell a soul.
No, me either.
I would just be like content with knowing what happened.
That's what I'm saying. And I also think that they're like, they at least write in a real way.
Yes.
And I've related to their music plenty of times before, and I'm sure if there was a long-term relationship like this, I would also relate to it too.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm invested in it, because it's like, okay, well, I'm sure I've been there in like a thought process that they've had. So it's good to kind of like relate to them in that way. It's not in a weird, creepy way. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Going into some of the lyrics though, okay, this line is fucking crazy. And like, truly, Dylan, you wrote the hardest line in all of fiction. I'm giving you the credit. I don't actually know if you wrote it, but incentivize things that you internalize. What the fuck?
I had to look up what incentivize meant. That's how you know it's crazy. That's how you know.
No, that line is like the hardest line in all of fiction.
Who was on this song?
Like, who wrote it?
Yeah, I'm trying to see who. It's like,
it doesn't say.
It doesn't, actually. I mean, it was written by, of course, them.
Yeah.
And Nate Mercero.
Okay.
Did you put a little tall tale of your relationship in here too?
I don't know. Whoever wrote that, fucking crazy.
I feel like that sounds like a Dylan thing to write, though.
It does.
That little poetic king. No, but incentivize things that you internalize.
Yeah.
Those are two big words.
Two big words that rhyme.
Shit. That's crazy shit.
I know. Okay, I also have to bring this line up. I'd rather tell you a lie than predicting what I don't know could lead to false hope. Damn. So was there like a back and forth, and then he was just like, I have to let her go?
Because when he says like, it's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you whatever you want to hear, just to keep this going for as long as we possibly can. Again, I say this in the rest of the whole deep dive, it sounds like such a miscommunication thing. Huge miscommunication thing. Yeah, it's so upsetting.
I know, it's really upsetting. I think I was kind of on something when I wrote this next line, because this is a little crazy of me. So I said, would you give in or would you relent? Who's been trying to get in your bed? And I said, did she cheat? What happened? All caps. Let me clarify, because that's a little unhinged of me. I also think it could mean what you said. So I think I just jumped to conclusions there. That was on me.
No, that's a very valid thing. I think, of course, because we don't know what happened in the situation. For me, it felt like it might have been like a rebound situation. Like, it's like, oh, they've been broken up for a while. They go talk about their relationship. But between that time frame, maybe she started like a rebound. I don't know. Or if this is before that, and then maybe she did want to be with someone else instead.
Yeah. I think it could also even be like when you're broken up with somebody, it's like you don't want to get back with them, but it's like, but I don't want you to be in a
Right.
relationship.
Yeah.
Because you're just being petty.
Yeah. You're like,
know?
well, I don't want, just because this is over, I don't really want you to be with anybody else.
Exactly.
Which is kind of normal what happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah, I thought it was a little bit like a rebound stage for me. I just want to point out that the production of the song is just so good. It's so good. And for it to be the beginning track,
Yeah.
loved it. I thought it was really great. Of course, the lyricism in the song is so poetic. I also found it interesting looking at it with it being a lot of questions. They're mostly questions, especially in the chorus, and then in the pre-choruses. They're just like constantly asking similar but different questions, which makes me think of like that overthinking stage of like being broken up. You're constantly asking the same things, all of that kind of spiral. I also, this lyric where it says, time in the palm of your hand, we both let it go together. Was this bound to happen? Were they having issues for a long time? Like, makes you kind of wonder into that part.
Yeah.
And then this is where my communication issues idea comes from, is that I want to speak, but you don't even talk to me. I've been in relationships before where like the miscommunication's there and you're just like, well, I'm reading that their vibe, they don't want to say anything, but at the end of the day you gotta just talk it out. But that's what I think. Love the song though, guys.
Great song
up there for us.
All right, we're moving into Anytime Always. Okay, I think I didn't really specify any lyrics here. I just think that the vibe of this song is about a past relationship and reflecting on it. Or I think it could be about a new relationship and you're in that like the talking lovey-dovey phase.
I agree. I love the repetitiveness of this song. Wallows, I feel, are known for repeating themselves. And I love it.
It's true.
Some artists can't pass with it.
Yeah.
But they do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it just feels like they're diving more deep into like the meaning of the song. And it also feels like it's a send-off song, like I'll always care for you and love you forever, in like the breakup way, but then also like if you're in a relationship, I will always love you.
You know what it's giving, and I meant to write this down, it's giving at the end of the day vibes from Tell Me That It's Over. Same, where I feel like
they're so parallel.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a breakup song.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm still gonna be here for you until you tell me that you don't want me. I don't know where I was gonna put this in, but I meant to bring this up at some point. I think like I've always said Wallows is for the girls. Like, sorry men, but you do not belong at their concerts. You do not belong in this band.
Yeah, speak your truth, girl.
But like, let it be a place for the girls, right?
Yeah.
And I just think everything that Wallows does is so catered. Oh, I know where I was going to bring it up now, but whatever. Everything Wallows does is so catered towards women, and like all of their songs, or like a good majority of their songs, are about relationships. And it's just like, wow, they really are men written by women. Like, this is what girls want to hear.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I just feel like they're for the girls.
Yeah, I agree.
And like their music videos, like everything seems like it's for the female gaze.
Yep.
So
I get it. They know their target audience.
They know, and like, good for you guys.
Good for you, and I'm happy.
Keep it
I'm
up.
a proud supporter of it. Okay, Calling After Me.
All right. So, premise of the song, I think that it's about a girl who can get any guy that she wants. Like, she has guys chasing after her, and Dylan is saying that he doesn't care because he knows that he's got her. We love a confident man, not cocky. Confident. Very big difference there. And I am pretty sure that this is about his new girlfriend.
Gross. Sorry.
We're not trying to be haters.
I'm not trying to be haters.
Love Lydia.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Sorry. Maybe because we don't know her.
Yeah, we don't know her.
But, oh well. I'm not going to make an effort. It's like, this is your new mom. No. Thank you.
Thanks, though. We do have to talk about.
Yes.
This line is crazy. Don't play dumb. I know you fantasize. You could have me on my back every night. Dude.
I remember we listened
to it together, and I went, hold the fucking phone. We gotta rewind this shit and look up the lyrics.
We thought we misheard.
I thought I misheard.
I
said, surely there's no way my G-rated boys would say something like that.
You can have me on my back every night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, motherfucking Saturday, Sunday.
And don't play dumb. I know you fantasize. This is what I mean when I say they're written for they're written for women. Written by women, written for women. I know
you fantasize.
That's crazy. They've read Fourth Wing.
They read smut.
They read smut.
Oh my God. Before I forget, we talked about.
I knew you were fucking gonna bring this up.
I'm so excited. Really quickly. For you ACOTAR girlies, today we had a conversation at work.
We fan casted
them. I just want you guys to understand where we're coming from because I think we're correct. Cole is Asriel. Dylan is Cassian. Wrong. And then Brayden is Reese.
Yeah. The reasons should be pretty obvious, but Cole is like so quiet and reserved. I don't think I can say the next part. Just in case this gets out. I think that you guys will get it. If you know Asriel,
if you know.
You know. So
were you gonna say what I said earlier?
I don't think I can say it. No. Dylan kind of has like this like confident air about him.
Yes.
Like it gives Cassian vibes. And then Brayden is like the sweet little heart of gold. He will put his woman before him. He's Resand.
And like
he's our favorite and Resand's our favorite. Kind of. So
we need to make like a sticker that's like them.
I'll do it.
Get on that right now before they do. No, that's just crazy shit. That is it was unpredictable for them to sing about fucking every night on the back. Also, him
on his back? He's lazy.
He's down bad. He's pillow princess. It's crazy. Good for you, Dill. Good for you.
All right.
I hate it, but good for you. Oh, the lyric.
This is crazy, Cassie. Please share with the class.
Okay, wait, you're reacting. It's making me feel like I shouldn't.
No, I think
you should. Is I'll take all your responsibilities a little tidbit for paying for everything such sugar daddy? Am I wrong a little bit?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Take all of your responsibility. Yeah,
like, girl, you don't have to work no more.
No more. Your bills are paid. Your food is paid. I'll house you. That's responsibilities.
That is.
Damn.
I didn't think of it that way, but maybe.
You know, if he's going to his back every night, we got to think of every single possible answer.
It's true. Yep. Okay.
All right. Bad dream. What the fuck, Brittany?
Okay. I think I don't even really have a reason. I don't know. I just think that it's just a little repetitive. And I think it has like a repetitive, you're so mad at me right now.
I'm composed.
I just feel like, I don't know what it is. It's just like the dun 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 for the entire song. Like there's no change up really.
Okay.
I think though that it gives very like, I might be totally wrong in saying this, but it kind of gives me Beatles vibes.
I can see it.
And I know that Brayden is a huge Beatles fan. And I think it also kind of gives me like Tame Impala vibes, especially when they're like, what do they say? What do they say towards the end? Here we go again. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think I love it because it's like that vibe.
Okay.
And I love Tame Impala and
and I do like Tame Impala. I guess it's very just like indie. Maybe unexpected from them and maybe that's why it's taking me like a minute to warm up to it. I don't hate it. Like I feel like you're acting like I hate it. I don't hate it.
No. It's just
I think
funny
I
that
might
it's
only
top
hate
for me.
One song on this album.
Yeah, me too.
But like I do genuinely like all the songs.
Yeah, no, this one it hit hard because it's so different, and that's why I think I like it.
Yeah.
Even though I think I complained to you about how this album's different, but why am I loving it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I really like the song, and I think I like the lyrics especially in it. It's short.
Yeah.
But why are all they short?
Don't even fucking get me started.
Why are they like 2 minutes?
Because I was about to say, if you're not going to make a song that's at least 3 minutes,
it's not a song.
Don't even fucking make a song.
Sorry. And like I don't love when they don't have bridges.
Okay, I was going to get into that when I get to a song. But there's
okay.
so many songs that I'm just like, this is not
Where's
song
the chorus?
structure.
Where's the bridge? Yeah. Okay. Let's get into Bad Dream.
Okay. Well, basically, song about wanting to help somebody, I think, whether in a relationship or not, but they don't want help. Maybe like trying to hold on to a relationship when the other person isn't really trying. The here we go again being repeated so much. I think like maybe them being in a relationship and like they've been in a relationship like this more than once, or assuming that they know how it's going to end up based on past relationships.
Yeah. I think the assuming the assumption
you think this
part.
gives
Okay, don't jump ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Cuz
sorry.
let me explain that.
Okay. Go on.
The repeating here we go again and being like afraid that your past is going to come back to your future. I think that's a very valid point. And whether or not this is about Dylan and Lyd, or if this is about Brayden and his ex, who knows, still plays a good idea of like you were with someone for so long and the last thing you wanted was for it to turn out just like your other past relationships. So I weirdly like the repetitiveness, but that's my opinion. To clarify, I wrote that the song is so good and it feels nostalgic for me. I think we don't have to put this in the final cut because I'm going to play a little second of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to get copyrighted.
We don't want to get copyrighted, which is rude, so don't do that.
Are you going to say it sounds like These Days?
Yes. Tell me I'm not wrong.
I can see it a little bit. This is giving like you're in the bathroom getting wasted and it's raining outside.
I love this song so much. I listened to it getting ready this morning. That's why I was almost late to work. It just sounds like EP to me.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if we can put that past section in because we played the song.
Yes.
So if we didn't, Cassy was saying that it gives These Days vibes. I do see that. It's like, it's not that I don't like it. I guess it's just more of, I feel like I have to be in a mood to listen to it. I think that's what it is.
That's fair.
Because I listened to it on the way to work this morning also. And I think I have to just like be in the right mood. I don't know. It really does hurt me because like I want to love everything that Brayden puts out.
When he sings, I don't know what
He's got a beautiful voice.
And I love it. Some people have hated it.
Special. I don't know. I've never heard another singer that has like this type of voice.
It's giving like a Beatles-esque.
Yeah.
Where it's like a little high pitched for like a male voice. But especially when he sings that, it's by like when he like scoops down and then comes back up. I did it in such the wrong key. That was so embarrassing. But when he sings that part, I'm always just like,
I don't know. Maybe it'll just take a few more listens. Like, admittedly, on this album, I really only listen to like the songs that I really like, and I don't really stray from it. So I guess because I guess I kind of was like, I don't know if I like that song as much. I don't go out of my way to listen to it. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's very fair. Okay, so one little part that I thought of, which I don't even know if this makes sense, so I wrote it last night, so I hope it does. I wrote, is this also justifying your partner when they're just seeing the relationship in like a negative way, in a pessimistic outlook, like asking, are you okay? Are you awake right now? Are you self-deprecating? Because he says, and like the lyric is, a reflection of your thoughts lately, ? Where it's like, well, this is all I'm getting from you, so are you just totally perceiving our relationship in a negative outlook? So, and that kind of happens towards the end of a relationship, is when you're like assuming that the other person is thinking the wrong too. I just thought a couple of these lyrics in this song showed of like a foreshadowing weirdly into like how an end of a relationship is, but that's my idea.
I can definitely see that, especially with him. Like, it's literally, are you having a bad dream, baby? Or lately tossing
baby?
And turning in our sheets. Maybe it's baby tossing and turning in our sheets lately.
I think so,
something like that. But tossing and turning in our sheets, so it's obviously like in our relationship. Very symbolic, very poetic.
Love it. Okay, let's go to a warning.
Okay, so This is I got a little crazy here. Some of these guys, I was a little unhinged when I wrote these. Okay, so this song very obviously is I did put the song above Bad Dream. See, now I'm like questioning myself. I'm like, did I mean to do that?
Let's look now. You put this song in front of Bad Dream.
There was a reason, but I can't remember why. It doesn't matter. I'll think of it later.
Can't wait to find out.
I think it was something in the, because like the chorus is so repetitive to me, but I think it was like maybe the beat or something that I was like, oh, this is kind of more fun, so then I like put it. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. So this is definitely about somebody leading you on somehow. I am inclined to think that this might be about Lydia, just based on their dating history, and this being the most recent breakup. This is where I'm going to sound a little crazy. It could be about Braden's ex. Cole was with his girlfriend for a very long time, and they just broke up like very recently, which is really upsetting.
So sad.
But also fully aware that this could be a made-up storyline.
Yeah.
But they just seem like such honest songwriters. I'm assuming at least part of it was like inspired by something.
Yeah. I know, I mean, I'm just going to bring her up, and I know you don't love her, but Taylor Swift, she's written a whole album based off of something that was completely fictional. And
right, I do
love when artists do that, because you can kind of mask your own personal life, being like, oh, this is just a made-up story,
right? But
you do like have those different niches that like have happened in your life and that you just implement. And so if this is completely wrong, then like, sorry, kill us. But just want to say love isn't real if it is true. So
yeah,
that's so upsetting.
I think it was this part that I bumped it up a little bit. So did you cross your fingers when you said forever? Did it look the same with the other before me? That's crazy. And I like the rhythm of that. I think that's why I was just kind of like, okay, this one's a little bit more catchy, and so I put it up. But that's crazy. So like, this
did
girl,
you lie to me?
This girl's got a history.
That's crazy to bring up the history too.
No, that's crazy.
That is crazy as shit. Okay, like I said, about miscommunication, this song kind of confuses me a little bit. Makes me think that miscommunication was at the forefront of this relationship, but it's also giving mixed signals.
I'm so sorry. I just saw something you wrote, and it's making me
confudded. Mid signals.
No, it's like way down. I literally happened to glance, and
my god, I know you're talking
I'm laughing so hard, but I'm taking what you're saying seriously. It just really threw me off.
Oh my god, don't spoil it.
I'm not going to. I hate that I spoiled that for myself, but
no, just very, very shortly. Just it. I hope we're thinking of the same thing. I hope so too. Okay, go on. Anyways, just miscommunication all around. And then second of all, even though this is a lower one for me, is it a lower one for me? I don't remember where I put this. Where did I put this? Ninth place. Yeah, sorry. I would say that the synth is really good. I do like the synth.
It's like got a catchy beat to it.
It's got a really nice synth. Yeah. That I wish that they had more in. Even though it wasn't my favorite song. Yeah. I do love the production. Yeah. It's very good. Okay. I wouldn't mind.
We have so much written, and like,
you know what's funny is like, this was our least favorite.
That's why I'm saying that's so funny. So I don't think I hate any song on this album, but if I were to, it might be this one. And I think I can respectfully say that Wallows agrees, because they've never performed it live, so they must know.
They're like, I don't think we just needed a
This song is literally so short. And it literally has like no lyrics. Like, what the fuck? It has like no lyrics.
It's like 3 lyrics.
It's like 3 lyrics, and like 2 of them are the same line repeated over and over and over again.
It's literally 30 seconds long.
Like, what? It does technically have a chorus. It's verse, chorus, but I hate when choruses are just repeating the same line over and over again. I hate it.
I'd rather a full chorus, please.
Okay, so I guess I'm still deep diving into it, even though I don't like it. I wanted to give you guys something. So based on the line, I'm hesitant to tell you something doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a breakup song. Like, he's trying to, maybe it's a breakup song, or he is trying to hook up with someone new because he says, I don't want to go home alone tonight. So he's out on the town. He's out on the prowl. And then, I know I can be deceiving, but I'm trying this time. I've fallen off the track and it's harder to look back at you.
Huh.
I don't know.
Trying this time. What do you mean by that?
I know I can be deceiving. That's crazy to me. Why would you admit that?
Okay, self-aware.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Love it. Was this what you were laughing at?
Yeah.
Do you
yes.
I want to ask why okay, so my comment is
yeah.
It's giving low-key a booty call song.
Yeah.
I want to see if your mind understands my mind.
I think it's the I don't want to go home alone tonight, stuff like that. I think it's also like, it's kind of like I don't know, like they'd be playing this in a bar. Like it's like a lower, like bass heavy song, and then just like, I know I wouldn't mind. Like this is playing in the back of a club somewhere and you're making out. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just totally envisioned that the song was a booty call.
Yeah.
Or like about a time that he booty called her. Sorry.
God, that's crazy.
You could be a little slut, Dylan. I won't judge you. But I'm just going to point it out.
Okay. What good friends do.
You show me where my days went.
Okay. So I think that this is a cute, fun little song about just like meeting somebody and having a crush. Saying things like, if you want to know exactly what I've missed, it's you. Or when I reflect, I used to deflect in fear of what more years would do. That changed because of you. Like, that's just literally so sweet.
It is very cute.
That's so cute.
This song, even though it's like not my favorite, really, which is that controversial for you?
No.
Okay.
It's again, I like, it's not in my like top 5. I don't even know what I rated it, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely like probably towards the middle. But it just, maybe I'm just not used to him singing about having a little crush after a 6-year-long relationship. So, maybe I'm just a little petty still, but it is very cute. I do like that lyric of, it's you, but I'm like, it shouldn't be her.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that this is about his new girlfriend, and I don't know. All I have to say is I guess Dylan's happy, so good for him.
Good for you. Whatever. Good for you. Another confident king song for him.
Yes.
Very much.
Yeah.
What does he say? Something, he has another, like, I should have just written the lyrics, but I was just in the moment.
About it. I thought about writing the whole, I was like, this thing is gonna be so long.
I don't remember, but I just think he's confident. Anyways.
Okay, fair.
What an awesome point I made. Anyways, into Canada.
Okay.
Which is also very low for me. Sorry.
No, I'm laughing. I need to stop reading ahead. It's literally spoiling things.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Damn it, Brittany.
I'm sorry. I'll act surprised when you ask me. I think that this is obviously about his girlfriend because she is literally from Canada. So I think it's reflecting on the beginning of their relationship, like getting to know her, and he wants to know like where she grew up and understand everything that brought her to this point. Cassie?
Brittany, this is directed to you.
Yeah.
Do you dedicate this song to your Canadian husband, Justin Bieber?
It sucks because I'm like not the biggest fan of this song, but sure, I will.
Yeah.
And you know what? This actually might be controversial because I've seen a lot of people that they love this song.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
But this is one of the songs, and like I'll bring it up again later. Another one where like it's just structured weird.
It is structured very weird.
So I feel like that's why I don't fully like it.
It's
got a fun like do 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 do.
It's
I don't know.
Just a weird. It's not what I think we're used to.
I think that's what it is. And you know what? I don't like change.
Yeah, I have an issue with it.
I was actually listening to like Nothing Happens, and I was like, bring back this style, please.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
But well, I'll take whatever we get from them. All right. Don't you think it's strange?
Okay. Oh, this
Is
is
this
for
me?
No, it's
Oh,
me.
it's you.
I
Okay.
didn't sign off. My bad. It's okay. All right. So I think this song is about Bray being a little Bray being a little disconnected, and the girl is upset about him, or she's upset with him. But I also think it can go two ways. So he's either like, wow, I am so lucky. Am I ever going to get like wake up from this? That's a line. Or he's looking for things to switch it up because he can sense that she's getting bored in the relationship.
Crazy.
So it's one of two.
It's crazy. You know, and I think both of them are very parallel with each other. So makes a lot of sense. I love him. Sorry,
me
this
too.
song is so good.
Well, okay, and you know what? At first, so this is really disappointing because my first listen, I didn't like this song either, and that was so upsetting for me because I was like, every fucking song that Brayden sings, I don't like, and I was like, that's like really upsetting.
It's against your religion.
No, it like I literally almost burst into flames.
Yeah,
but then I went to the concert. And I had so much, it was during this song that John was like, that's your man singing and you don't even know what song this is. I had so much fun dancing to the song that I was like, no, immediately bumped to like top, whatever. It got bumped up there.
Yeah. I love when that happens at concerts.
Yeah. And I think that that's the case too, is like a lot of songs, once you hear them live, they have like a different effect on you. So yeah.
Do you also agree that live versions are just better than recorded?
Yeah.
I fucking hate how most people don't record their live video.
Yeah.
Their live
it's like it muddies up the instruments.
Yep. But I love when Cole goes crazy.
On those drums.
On those little drums. Okay, so in the lyric that says, God, I have so many typos, where it says, there's words you want to hear that I can't seem to make clear. Is that meaning like he couldn't say I love you?
Oh my gosh, maybe. Well, then maybe that changes up what the song's about.
Yeah, it just is like, or like a reassurance maybe, if it's not I love you, like a validation.
Somebody needed to be validated.
And then leading into mine is, it sounds like it, and it's giving commitment issues, but in a real way. Commitment issues is very common for people, and so for Brandon to be singing about like, I'm getting a sense that she's bored, but like maybe it's me that's bored, and I'm sensing that they're like also picking up that same vibe, and it's like I can't say I love you because I don't know if that's what we're feeling. So even though this song, I think it's probably towards the middle of my ranking, but I really did like the lyrics in this song. Yeah,
I think I'm so confused because I'm just like, where does he stand in this? Because the chorus is like, even if I have nothing to say, love doesn't, or no, even if I look the other way, doesn't mean I have nothing to say. So I'm like, so what is it? Which is it?
Yeah.
Let us in.
That's where the commitment issues comes from. It's the back and forth.
Exactly. Yep. So I have the lyrics. Don't you think that it's strange to always look for someone to relate to? Is that just like commenting on how hard relationships are? Like, I mean, yeah. And you break up and like you're expected to move on and like jump into a new relationship, or like, I don't know, maybe you've hit a wall in your relationship and you're just like trying to relate to them in any possible way. I don't know. It's
very it puts you in like a little ball of like, I don't really know what to do. And for saying like that you're always trying to look for someone to relate to, like, is the person you're with not someone you are, but you don't want to break up with them because that's not the route you want to go to. So very much going back and forth in this song.
Yeah, I was gonna say not to call out Brayden, but out of the three of them, he's the one who's like been single the most and was in like a shorter relationship, and then now he's in a relationship again, but like he was single for a while. And then like obviously Dylan was in a pretty committed relationship and like is in one again. Cole was in a committed relationship for like a couple years. So I also wonder if that line is like, don't you think it's strange to always have to find somebody? Like, isn't it weird that like you're always expected to find somebody? You can't just like be happy with being single.
Fair. Okay, social norm.
Maybe.
You know, I love it. Love he said, I'm just gonna be single and hot.
Honestly, pop off.
Period.
Okay, there's a lyric that says, time for me to go, don't want to wake you. Do we think that's a reference to Bad Dream? I know sometimes they reference their other songs,
which I love when they do that.
Yeah.
When I saw that, when you wrote that, I was like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that vibe.
All right. Okay. She's an actress.
This is it. The song.
Okay. So I just have to say, So this song I liked from literally the first listen, but I know a lot of people don't like it. I think that it goes back to like, I just love the riff of this guitar. And I think that my first like point is, yeah, like for this song and like Canada and I Wouldn't Mind, they're just like not normal song structures. Like this song literally doesn't even have a chorus. So it is weird. And I think that's just a weird thing to do because it's like, I think that's why people don't like it, because you want to look for that thing that's repeated throughout the song that you can sing along to, and this doesn't really have that. I mean, it doesn't. There's no chorus. But yeah, I don't know. There's something so catchy to me about the guitar. And then this is the song that he sang as he walked through the crowd. Yeah. So I was already hyped for the song, but then like he walked through the crowd and like walked right in front of me, and so I was even more hype.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It's just maybe I don't I like the song because I like the lyrics and what he's saying, but it's just maybe because it feels like it's like, and we don't have a chorus. Okay, let's keep going. And we still don't have a chorus. So it's like kind of like that edging where
maybe that's what he wanted you to feel.
Maybe that's what he wanted me to feel.
He's playing with you.
He's playing. He's teasing.
But I do agree. It's like I want it to go into a chorus, but then we just go right back into a verse.
And you think he does.
Because you think that she's a model, she's an you think that's like the chorus, and then it just like goes
back into it. And then I think if you were to hear this song repeat, it probably would have made me a little bit like
because
anxious,
I mean there's no change.
There's no release.
Yeah. No, that is true. Okay, we gotta mention real quick. Suki Waterhouse came out with a song called Actress, Model, Whatever. I don't necessarily think Suki listens to Wallows. Maybe she does. It doesn't seem like her vibe, but what do I know? I don't know the girl. What the fuck, though? That's literally, she's a model, she's an actress, she's a dancer. And then her song was, or is it model, actress, whatever? Actress, model, whatever. I don't know, whatever.
I think it's model,
actress, whatever. It's literally the same thing.
In the order.
And then, if y'all follow Lydia, she reposted it. That's crazy.
That's crazy shit.
And like, I just have to assume.
Because I think if we were in that fucking circumstance,
I would do the same thing. I would do it too.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. Like,
I get
you are a liar if you say you don't sometimes think about people in your past.
Especially, okay? I mean, how hard to date somebody and then like they're famous.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially now they're like blowing up. Like, I'm sure poor girl's on TikTok and then she gets like a fucking Wallows TikTok. She's probably so sad. You didn't just lose your boyfriend, you lost like your friends too.
Yeah. It's really fucking upsetting.
That's sad. So
especially since your relationship was so public for so long. So people are gonna, I feel like people tag her, which is really upsetting.
Yeah. So I'm sure she knew that they had a song.
Oh my god, if my like hot ex from his band had a new album, I'd be the first one listening to that. I'd be the first one there. I would literally be dissecting and going, this is about me, this is about that skink bitch who's his new girlfriend. You know what I mean?
No,
like, tell me I'm wrong, guys.
No, it's true.
Okay, what is this? I need to put fucking quotations. Okay, I think it's the lyric.
Yeah.
What am I?
That first line.
Oh, I keep running into like crash into something.
Yeah.
It feels like he disregards like the issues until they let go and crash and burn. Like he's just, and that's what the song feels like. It's just running.
He's just running.
And we're not stopping. So that's where I was fair. Like, okay, that's pretty good lyricism.
Lots of references about doors in this entire album. I don't know. And if Dylan should let them in or not. So I don't know what happened to poor boy, but his door is locked.
It's a locked door now.
Okay, so this part goes crazy. I want to keep up with you. So could you tell me what you think feels good? And if you want it, lovely girl, then you got it. I'll make you scream about it like you should. Maybe it's not supposed to be sexual, but it feels like it is. And this is the first album where they have gone this route.
Yeah.
And like been a little sexual in their lyrics. I think I like it. Also love Lovely Girl. That's so cute. And I think this is where I meant to bring up like that they are written for women.
Yeah. Very sexual.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just validate your point right there. Very sexual.
No, like reading it out loud, I was like, it's actually
like reading smut.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think feels good. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I want to keep up with you.
I'll make you scream about it like you should.
Yeah.
Like
that's
you
crazy.
should. If you want it, lovely girl. Like, that's a bed name. That's a little bed name.
Do you think it's weird, like, being in a band with your friends, right? And then writing lyrics that are, like, maybe really personal to you? Like, obviously, you guys talk about it.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think that's weird? Or, like...
Maybe for other people, but unfortunately, if you ask... I'm an open book.
That's fair.
So,
I mean, I guess I am, too.
And if you ask me a question that seems very personal...
I'm gonna answer
other
it.
people, it would be like, don't ever ask me that. For me, it'd be like, oh shit, yeah, let me just tell you everything that's happened in my life. So for me, no, but I do understand, like, if they were a close band or close
sometimes I
besties.
think of like the sexual things.
Yes.
When he's like, I know you fantasize, you get me on my back every night. He's like, guys, I just have this like lyric in my head. Don't play dumb. I know you fantasize. You could have me on my back every night.
They're like, yeah, like, let's go.
It's like, I want to be in the writer's room.
Me too.
You know?
I want to see them in action.
Like
they're a safe group. They're a safe group
I
of
really
guys.
do feel like they're so supportive of each other, and they're
yeah. I think that
I would trust them with my drink.
1,000%. But I think that when you're writing a song with people you've known for a long time, it's the same as like a friendship.
It's true.
You usually,
I mean, they literally are best friends.
They're literally best friends since they've been children.
Yeah.
So sharing like sexual stuff, I'm sure, is like just a regular old conversation for
I know
them.
it's true. I guess sometimes I'm just like, do you guys talk about it the same way that we do? I don't know.
I think, unfortunately, in weird ways.
That's fair.
Probably.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to going under. Okay. So I feel like I have to defend myself for a second.
Go ahead.
So, okay. I think I didn't hear the song live, and let me just say I think that would have altered my opinion. Mm-hmm. Again, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't know what it is.
I think you do know what it is.
No, I don't know what it is. And usually this is the song that Brayden sings when he walks through the crowd, but at my show he sang Worlds Apart, which I loved. But anyway, I don't know. I still think it's a good song. I think it's like relatable. It's like when your life feels like it's over after a breakup. I will say, like, he goes fucking hard in this song. Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't have to. But I was so shocked by it at first because it's like not like their other songs. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe that's like, again, it's like I'm still getting used to the change, you know? Mm-hmm. But he really like popped off and like, man, he was like feeling his feelings in those. Yeah. I want to see him perform it live to know if he like screams like he does on the album.
Yeah. I think that's why this song is truly one of my top 5s. Because it is so different and it's so emotional. Mm-hmm. And I love that he's screaming.
Yeah.
And I usually don't like screaming songs. It's not a screaming song, but towards the end of it, it's just so emotional. Yeah. I really love it. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, bitch. Like, mm-hmm. feel it out. And I also said that I think seeing this live would cure me of this world.
We should watch a live video after we finish this.
We should.
I am curious.
He's so hot in it. I'm sorry.
No, and that's fair. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think it's just
very
just
different,
literally
though.
just there's some songs that are higher.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I don't know.
It is very different. So I get it.
It is different. Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Last song.
Only Ecstasy.
Only Ecstasy.
All right. So bringing up this lyric. Beyond your fallen tears, I can see generations in your face. I see the eyes of unborn daughters. I see you on a deathbed too. That line kind of goes hard.
That is a beautiful line.
It's a beautiful line. Going off of that. Mm-hmm. So Dylan said in an interview that he did mushrooms with his girlfriend. Kind of a turn off, Dylan, if I'm being honest. But also, you're a grown man. Do whatever you want. But he said that he was saying really poetic things to her, and that's how he came up with the song. I don't mean to sound like a hater. I don't think the rest of the song is that poetic, other than the line above. I still think it's a cute song, but I think a lot of a lot more poetic lines were in other songs.
Maybe if you were too on mushrooms, you'd think it's
Is that
poetic.
what you
No, I didn't wrote that, but I do
fair.
think.
No, and that's, I literally was like, you know, that he was like, babe, you're just like
Beyond your
you're just like
fallen
beyond
tears.
your years, and I like see unborn daughters in your eyes. And he was like, this is fucking gold. I've never done mushrooms.
I've never done mushrooms
I
either.
don't think I ever will.
Yeah.
I don't know how your memory works, but it's like, how do you fucking remember? Was he writing it down?
I feel okay. So, little segue. I love Casey Musgraves. She's notorious for doing mushroom trips because it's like a traumatic healing thing for her.
Okay.
And I think for other songwriters who do also do shrooms or any other medicine, drug, whatever, they will write it down because it's a part of their like songwriting, which is crazy.
He's like hanging out. He's just like, wait, I have to write these lyrics down.
And it's like, in that state of mind,
no,
would you
I
really
admire it.
think that?
Because like that's crazy.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think that I could like comprehend what's happening.
No.
And he said, this is where I think Braden and Cole judged him just a little bit. He walked into the studio the next day and he's like, guys, I just had the best day of my life. And if that was my friend, I would be like, okay, bitch, be for fucking real right now. There's no way.
You just did shrooms, honey. It wasn't the best day of your life.
You sat on the couch and did shrooms.
Did nothing. And you came up with this poem.
Mediocre.
This poem.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were like, huh?
Like,
What about-
their face, I will say their faces when he said it are just like, I don't know. I'm literally starting shit.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know, but
It's so good. It's so good.
I was like, Dylan, I don't think I like that.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
You do you.
You do you, boo. The lyric that I wanted to put in is, so take all my devotion. I've walked across an empty ocean to find it. Although fragmented now, I can see it all through your eyes. Isn't that a wedding vow? That's a wedding vow.
So you think they're getting married?
No. Absolutely not.
So maybe the rest of the song is poetic. Maybe I was wrong.
That sounds pretty fucking poetic to me.
I will admit, I did see that on TikTok, and I was like, okay, I can see it. But I feel like it's the beginning when he's like, shirtless in your garden, you picked me flowers. I'm like, okay.
that's like 16-year-old boy poetry.
Yeah. It wasn't like that crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
But that one, I don't know. So take all my devotion. Like, wow.
No, that is pretty. Yeah.
Okay, wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang. I see it.
Yeah. And then vocals, Dylan, you pop the fuck off.
I
Pop
did
the
forget to
fuck
write
off.
that, but he really did.
And he's always had a good voice.
Yeah.
But the older he gets so good. So good.
Yeah.
I'm going to close it out with this final line here.
Should I say something real quick
Yes,
before?
please.
Because I wanted to end on a high. Then.
Yes, please.
I don't know why I didn't write it down. I thought I did. So this was the last song that they played at their concert. It was a good, fun little time. But I also just think something is like a little pet peeve of mine. When bands play a slower song as their closer, it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
And this was like their encore. So they came back out. They played Treacherous Doctor, Are You Bored Yet? And then they played this song.
Oh,
and I was
honey,
like,
I would have switched that rotation.
You kind of dampened the mood.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, this should have been the first closer, then the encore happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just felt like it was like such a high. And then they were like, grab your loved ones, guys. Hold them close. And they sang this song. And I was like,
okay. Well, now I'm depresso.
You know, like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, where's the confetti?
I don't like when they do that. I don't like when hate artists do that.
When I saw Bruno Mars, he played Just the Way You Are as his last song. I said, ew. I wanted to go out on a bang.
Give me like finesse.
Yeah.
Give me Uptown Funk.
Exactly.
That is weird. I don't like when they do that. When I do have concerts and they're like the bangers, that's where it gets hype.
Yeah. And I think that ultimately I just need, like, bring back like Remember When vibes. I need more upbeat, guitar heavy fucking rock out songs.
Yeah. So I can feel pumped as shit walking out.
I don't want to feel like in love. I want to feel like
I don't want
pumped.
Fuck love. Give me like ecstasy.
Shut up.
Ding. Okay.
Okay.
My last thing. Cole kills it like a wacky little baby on this one. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Because, okay, and I don't think we need to put this in, but for ourselves at this moment. Tell me he's not going like this. He's like. He's like.
And he's also singing.
You are. Okay, so if you guys Brittany and John introduced me to something I will never fucking unsee.
It's not me. Cole, I literally love you and I defend you every fucking time that John talks trash.
And I love it, okay? And you know what? Come for me, Cole, because I love you. But it's so fucking funny. I don't want to butcher the way that John delivered it, but please can you tell me what he means?
Okay, so I think it was after the first time we saw them live, and John, I literally were like mid-concert, like dancing. He just like turns to me and he goes, "Cole plays the drums like a toddler." He said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Just look at him, like look on the big screen how he's playing the drums." And so I'm like looking. I'm like, okay, I do see what you say, but I'm like, don't make fun of him. That's like so rude. And he's like, no, it's just like he doesn't move his arms. And it is true that he does kind of, he's like stiff and he just kind of like
he bangs like a little
bangs
kid
on the drums, and he does slightly give like my first drum kit vibes. And so like now just every single time, like John likes them, he likes Wallows because of me, but he'll just like make fun of like, oh, there's like baby Cole playing on his like drums. I'm always just like, don't be a fucking bully. It is really funny though, and I have noticed it. Now I can't unsee it. Thanks a lot, John.
Can't unsee it.
He's still a great drummer, so it really doesn't fucking matter.
No,
like,
and he's literally an amazing drummer. Yeah, like, he's an amazing drummer, and I don't want to push that aside, but it's the way that he does it is cracks me up. It looks like a little T-Rex.
Yeah, he doesn't move his arms. T-Rex.
But he's like killing it. But damn, like,
I'm like,
hurt.
It's okay, bud. Like let him out.
I bet this part gets so stiff.
Oh my god, probably.
And he's like, at the end, he's like,
ow. He's gonna get like tendonitis, or not tendonitis.
Carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, most drummers do, and I think that he needs to stretch. Maybe
he's got to start do
some little conditioning. Yeah. Okay. But I just that song especially.
No, okay. Now listening to it again, I'm like, well, I guess that was kind of a good closer to the song. But not to the concert.
Yeah, not to the concert.
I still stand by what I said. Okay, we're going to go into our ideal track list. So this is us rearranging the order of the songs to what we would put them in. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You go first because...
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys on a journey.
Okay.
Because I think this album has a storyline.
Okay.
So I am going to keep Your Apartment at number 1.
Okay.
It's going to go into a warning.
Interesting.
Because I think it's like, you could have given me a warning. Here we are, broken up now.
Okay.
Then it's going to go into Going Under. He's going through the stages of grief.
Ooh. Okay.
He's struggling because he feels like his life is over. This relationship ended. It's going to go into She's an Actress. He's like fantasizing about a new girl. Okay. Maybe meeting a new girl. It's going to go into Don't You Think It's Strange, where he's like reflecting on like, isn't this strange? Like, I'm meeting somebody new, you know? It's going to go into Anytime Always. He's like infatuated with this girl. He'll be there for her anytime, always. It's going to go into Calling After Me.
Sexual awakening.
It's going to go into Bad Dream. He's questioning the relationship. Then it's going to go into You Show Me Where My Days Went. And it's like, wow, like, you're perfect and beautiful. It's going to go into I Wouldn't Mind, kind of the booty call, like we said. And then it's going to go into Canada, which I feel like is a better love song than Only Ecstasy, because he's like, take me to your parents' house. Like, we're serious now. And then I'm going to keep Only Ecstasy as the closer.
Wow. You did take us on a little story.
Watching the journey of... I feel like I could have moved Bad Dream, but I don't know why I put it there. But
no, I think the Bad Dream is a good placement for the way you're making it a journey. Which makes me think that maybe I should listen. What if we listen to this in that order?
That's a good idea. I should have done that.
Should do that.
Yeah.
We should do that. This might sound like a little cop-out, but before you went on and took us on a journey, I did think that the album was pretty ordered fine for me. The only thing I would change is the last 3. And 10 would be Bad Dream, and then 11 would be Only Ecstasy, 12 would be Anytime Always. I love Anytime Always, and I didn't realize that I liked it so much. I just think it's a nice, sweet song.
It is,
to send off with.
Yeah, I can definitely
because of
see
the
that.
double meaning. Because yes, the album kind of starts with like more of the breakup, and then leads into like a new relationship. So I think that it's a nice send off for both parts of the situation.
I can see some changes I might make. I can there's some things I might
You should make
rearrange.
a Spotify playlist.
I do kind of like that because we talked about how like a lot of their albums come full circle. That makes sense. Yeah,
and they tend to do that a lot. So I was like, I love that song. It's a really good song.
All right. Last section, y'all.
Let's do
Here
it.
We made it.
Strap in.
We are gonna just tell you guys our favorite lyrics from the album. Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. I know we already like gave it its praise, but incentivize things that you internalize.
So good.
Just goes so hard from your apartment.
My first one is, are you running away from something? Question. Are you worried you're feeling nothing? From Bad Dream. So good.
Okay, we also talked about this one, but I had to throw it in. That's a favorite.
Of course.
Don't play dumb. I know you fantasize. You can have me on my back every night, calling after me.
Yep. My next one is to let go of the state of mind that the only time I wasted is mine.
Ooh.
Anytime, always. Isn't that a
so
good line?
Good.
I love that song so much because it feels like such a reflection, and I think that that's very valid for them. But saying like the only time I wasted was mine, like, okay, peace.
Dang. Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. On the other hand, maybe I misunderstand. Here I go again. Am I projecting all your plans? From Bad Dream.
Okay, projection.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. My next one is, when I reflect, I used to deflect in fear of what more years would do. You. Show me where my days went. Another reflection. So sad.
Okay, I think we did talk a little bit about this one too. Did you cross your fingers when you said forever? Did it look the same with the other before me? It's just crazy
Shit.
Yeah.
And my next one's like pretty much the whole beginning verse of Don't You Think That's Strange? I fucking love that whole first verse. I was gonna write it, but then I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah,
it's huge.
It's so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, I'm just craving a connection. Can you tell I'm nervous just by my complexion? By She's an Actress.
He said
She's an Actress from She's an Actress.
He was blushing.
Aw, it's so cute.
My last one is, I'm so sure that we'll make it out once more and prove to you that you are more than I could ever need. Going under.
Dang. That line might be enough to change my mind.
See, I'm telling you.
Okay, I have 2 more. I looked up to you above me. Said it's difficult to not say that you love me. From She's an Actress. I just I can picture it.
Looked up to you above me.
So he's laying in her lap and he looked up
laying
to her.
in my back every night.
Okay, and then not long before or after me, because I don't want to outlive you. It's true. From Only Ecstasy. I'm just like,
Wait, why were those 2 little quotes so fourth wing coded?
Oh my god.
It's difficult to not say that you love me.
Do y'all read Fourth Wing?
Y'all seem
Dylan?
like you read Fourth Wing.
You seem like you read fantasy and smut and romance.
And I'm not going to judge you for it. Let's keep it going with that.
It's good for the writing process.
It's good. Oh my god, can you imagine someone made an album in their point of view? Oh my god, someone get on that. Fourth Wing.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Fuck. We should have used more of their songs.
Well, yeah, we really should have. There's always
Onyx Storm.
Well, we made it,
guys. So sorry this was so long, but truly don't care. It's so good.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our ranting.
As we do. Like I said, y'all, we love Wallows. So if you guys are listening, let us know. Hook us up. For a if you guys want to do an episode.
If you guys want to be on the podcast,
we'll read to you, we'll give you recommendations. We'll do whatever you want.
Yeah. everybody else, let us know if you want to see more album deep dives, if you want different ones from Wallows or different artists. Let us know. Yeah, 'cause this was fun, and like we literally do this in our free time. It's like just now recorded. Analyze lyrics and talk about them.
Yeah, we definitely have like I think other albums in mind, but if there's any that you guys love and that we also share the love for, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
And also be on the lookout for more content kind of like this. Of course, going back into books and everything as well, but just wanted to spruce it up.
Yeah,
change it up
a bit. Don't forget to check out our Patreon and our newsletter. Everything will be linked in the description for y'all. And next week we will be back into the book talk world, and we will be deep diving Verity by Colleen Hoover.
Ooh.
So get excited.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening today. Thanks. We will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Love you. Mwah. Stream model.